I don't know what's going on right now. This is horrible. Like this. Hi Bibies and welcome to my channel. My name is Carmi, MUA, and I am back again. And today is a special kind of day because not only I'm gonna test out the new NYX Cosmetics Can't Stop, Won't Stop, maybe she should stop foundation, but I also have a special guest. Well, it is a telepathy kind of a guest because I have collaborated one more time with my queen, Tammy. You guys probably know her. Like, if you don't know her, how'd you even get here in the first place? I have a link down below in the description of her review. We are uploading it at the same day, same time, but we are very different in skin, and it's not because of our skin tone, but also our skin needs and feels. My skin is more towards the dry side. I don't really tend to have dry patches, I will say that really quickly, but my skin gets dry, and my forehead has a little bit of line, and that is something that I always test in a foundation. Like, when for me a foundation doesn't give me a smile line on my forehead, I know there is a good foundation. So we have it over here, the Can't Stop, Won't Stop. Now I went and purchased this one myself at the counter in Stratford, and I did have a somehow questionable service. I would admit that, but ultimately everything worked out for the best, and I got helped by this amazing girl. Her name is Jasmine. So if you guys ever go to the NYX Stratford, just ask for Jasmine. She's very cute, she's little petite, like you can put in your pocket. She has beautiful silvery grey hair, lots of tattoos. She is literally bae. She was the sweetest girl ever. The girl that sent me before, she was really rude, that I was like, okay, very entitled up in here. But at the end, it worked out. I got my foundation. Also, I got a little sample because Jasmine was amazing. She was like, try this one first, and if you have any problem, you can return it. But to be honest with you, and this sounds very stupid, because the service was so amazing, even if the foundation doesn't work, I'll keep it, and maybe I'll pass it to somebody else that has the same skin tone as me, only because she did amazing, and I appreciate you, Jasmine. So now, before I put it on, you guys know I'm gonna go and pop onto the website, read you some disclaimer, and of course we are gonna start on. So the NYX Won't Stop Can't Stop foundation is retail for £15. That, I have to say, for NYX, we're getting opinion price. Is that only me? But I feel like NYX is has very different pricing. You know that my favorite from NYX is the Stay Matte Bano Flat, and that is £7. This one is more than double. So I'm like, how does that work? I'm not sure, but we'll find out. If this foundation is incredible, I'm happy to spend £15. Now, what I'm really happy is the shade range. There are 45 shades. I'll put it here, a picture as well. Now, this foundation was helped by Alyssa Ashley here on YouTube. She helped expand the range, even not expanding, but create the full range. And I have to say, finally, there is some touch of POC gorgeous queens, because clearly they know how to do makeup. One thing I will say though, it's a little bit confusing, and I know this is so weird to say because I just said how amazing is there is 45 shades, but also 45 shades is a little bit overwhelming. So if you can go to a store, please do, because I wouldn't know which one to pick. I ended up going with Neutral Buff, originally, by the look of what I was looking at inside here. I was thinking to actually go for maybe beige. Oh, there was another one that was actually darker. I can't remember what's the name of it, but it was when I went to store, it was way too dark for me. Not even summertime, beyond that. Now, let's go before we apply on, and I'm gonna read you the description. So, the description is a lightweight, waterproof, and pigmented AF. Our new Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation, hustle hard as you do. I love how NYX now is really cheeky with the description, because I feel like they're captivating. So you can kind of be on the look to read them. This comfy liquid formula comes in 45 flattering tones that don't transfer. We'll see about that. Every cream shade glides on smooth, deliver matte coverage and color that stay true up to 24 hours. Now, I will say the only foundation that I really enjoyed that was truly a 24-hour foundation, it was the Maybelline Super Stay foundation. Yes, that was the one. That was the best full coverage foundation that really lasted a really long time, because I remember testing out for like 22 days. I do have a video and I will leave it down in the description if in case you want. I have a playlist with all the foundation that I tried. So if you are on the look for foundation, go and check that. But anyway, let's go back with this one. Our Little Overachieve also works to control shine and mattify complexion all day long, but it doesn't stop there. This foundation is non-comedogenic, I love that, and suitable for normal, oily combination and sensitive skin type. Where is dry skin? Okay, I am getting very intrigued because there is no mention of dry skin. Okay, it is water-based, so that's the first ingredient that they have. Now I'm looking at the ingredient and it is water-based, so there is that Metacon inside, so that is what it actually helped to like make it look smoother and everything. All right, I'm a little bit worried. Also, by the way, I love the fact that NYX does put like real people, like real consumers pictures up. Onto the review. At this moment in time, the foundation has a total of 3.8 stars. There are a lot of 5 stars, that is the highest one, and then there is 4 stars, then there is 3, then there is 2, and there is only like 5 people that said 1 star. But I'm not gonna read and everything because I really wanna like experience it myself. Now I will say I already prepared my skin and I did use the Revolution Hydration Boost, this really thick, nice cream. It's not thick, but like it's really hydrating. I was talking to you about this and it was really nice. And then I'm gonna, I did use the Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe vera, and I'm gonna do just like one more squirt. Is almost at the end, it's like on his last little legs, but this always helps my skin to feel noise. So let me make sure we are, yes, we are indeed well and focused. So as I was saying, it is actually 30 ml, I think I did not mention that. Amazing Jasmine did actually make me purchase this because she's amazing, but she also gave me like a little sample, and let me open this one up. Can you, okay, so it's opening. Ooh. Okay, come on. Okay. Oh, okay. She gave me like a lot of it. So again, thank you so much, girl. So she did say to me to just use a little bit because a little bit goes a long way. Now, what I'm thinking to do is I'm gonna do half of my face first so that we can really see how the coverage is as well as if it does oxidize. So I'm gonna like dip in my brush because I don't actually have a way to like have a pump or anything, and I'm using the Blank Canvas F21. So let me just pick this one up. So this is how much I have on. Okay, I think I already put it feels very thick. Okay, it feels very, very thick. I think I put way too much on the brush. It's spreading nice. It has a really weird feel to it though, I have to say. I wouldn't say it's lightweight so far, to be honest with you guys. I can feel it. The match, though, is beautiful. So I'm really happy I went with the shade because so far, really looks amazing. Coverage is nice. Coverage is okay. It's okay. It is so far giving me a very good coverage. Now I'm gonna leave my under eye area because I will put concealer on. I do feel like I might need to actually add a little bit more. But so far, this is what it looks like. It does have a very strong yellow base to it. But I don't mind. So let me blend this one really quickly. It's not blending amazingly on my like side over here. It actually looks a little bit too dry for me. The cheek area is nice. The cheek area is actually okay. My chin looks alright. But this area over here, what I'll do, I'm actually gonna take off a little bit of this coloring here. Can you see? I hope you can. Can you see how it has a little bit of dry patches over here? Like, this looks bad. This actually looks really bad. Here is alright. It is clinging. It has a touch, let me just say weirdly, on my, there is like a pot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, got you back to the light. I'm gonna do this other side very quickly. And I'm gonna let you know, but I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. I don't know how to say it, but I'm not liking it at all. I don't know why this foundation really is not working for me. I thought maybe because I put on a little bit too much, I did a little bit less, but it's still holding on to all my dry patches. It's now started to clean into this area over here. I'm not sure what's going on with this foundation right now. I want to try to figure it out first. First impression, no. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna finish off the rest of my makeup, and I'm gonna try to see if I can say with some like bronzer or something with a bit of highlighter. I will say that if like I don't need any sort of like zero sort of powder. It has set himself very nicely, and it doesn't. There is a tiny bit of transfer. I will say that there is a tiny bit, but I just freshly applied. I really don't know. I really don't know because I really wanted to love it because I love NYX product and I love that foundation, like the Stay Matte Banner Flat. There is something about this foundation that really is not working for my skin. So give me a minute. I'm gonna try to figure out if there is anything I can do, and I'll be back. All right, babies, let's just go straight to the point. This foundation, there is a reason why it does not suit dry skin. There is a reason why it actually clearly does not state anywhere in the description that is for dry skin, because clearly it's not. My skin looks very questionable, to the point that I've not seen my skin looking this questionable in a long time. It looks very dry. My forehead situation kind of got a little bit better after I blended with my powder contouring. I will say that it did get a tad better, but it still looks super dry. My under area situation is creasing like crazy. And the fun part is, now listen to this, my mouth area, like my mustachios area, it feels wet, like it's getting oily. I'm gonna give you a zoom in because I know you guys love when I zoom. So this is me right now. This is my forehead, and you can see the dry patchiness over here. You can see a little bit on this side over here. Now again, guys, I did not powder at all, so let's just keep in mind that. Some of my foundation is actually rubbed off my nose. Never happened. Today decided to, why not? Let's just throw one in. And underneath my eyes is really bad. Now I will say that could actually even be my fault as well because I did not powder after I put concealer. But it just, my skin is feeling so dry that I was like, let me avoid powder altogether. But yeah, like, can you see? That looks horrible. And my moustache is looking wet. It feels wet. I don't like it. I don't like it even a bit. So this is what we are looking right now. By the way, if you do like my eyes, my lips and everything, by the way, my lips is NYX and I absolutely love this lingerie and this shade Honeymoon, loving it. I will leave it down below in the description as well what I'm wearing. But I really don't know what to say about this foundation right now. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna carry on with a little bit my day. I don't really actually even have much to do. So I'm pretty much gonna be still in my living room watching a movie with Bay and everything. So this is gonna be the ultimate test. Even if I do nothing, it's gonna get worse. Only God knows what's gonna happen if I go out. So what I'm gonna do, I'll catch up with you in 1 second. See you in a minute. Alright, babies, we are back for the final check-in of the day. Now, let me just explain what I did, if in case you're wondering. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I just watched TV with Bay. I was snacking. I was eating watermelon. Is that me? But the first things I'm thinking right now is now that winter is coming, and you guys know it's my favorite season, I'm not gonna be able to find watermelon. Also, I don't know why I keep holding my coffee. I think I have an addiction right now. Like, you know when I used to be addicted to energy drinks? Coffee is the new thing, I know. But anyways, let's have a look at this foundation. So, what can I tell you? That I should have probably applied lipstick, but I didn't. The foundation is looking okay in a sense, in a way that I really don't think it's actually gone any worse. Maybe, and that is actually something that I'm questioning. My forehead actually looks better right now, maybe because it's been like so long since I put it, and because I did not set it with powder, maybe a little bit of oil from my skin did kind of like shine through and help the situation. You guys know I'm gonna come closer right now and giving you a little bit of zoom. So as you guys see, the forehead doesn't look bad. You know, I don't do retouches or anything. The forehead is looking a little bit better. Still has a few weird patches around here that I could do without. The mouth area looks fine. I do have a little bit of a line over here, but I was talking and laughing, so that's okay. It did disappear a little bit on the nose, but again, I think I'm going for a little bit of cold moment. My under eyes is just my under eyes look really bad. So yeah, that's the only thing. But overall, I do feel like the foundation did set. Once it was set, it's probably going to be one of those foundations that does last 24 hours. Because seriously, I have no problem. Also, one thing that I didn't do earlier is I'm gonna take a clean tissue. As you guys see, this is a nice and clean tissue, and I'm just gonna like press it into my skin because it did say that it was transfer proof. Yeah, it is transfer proof. Because I was like, you know, earlier when I did touch and I showed with my hands, I kind of felt like maybe my hands were dirty with foundation. But yeah, there is literally nothing. There is no transfer. So for that, I have to say the claim is right. It is transfer proof and the foundation hasn't really moved and everything. The only things that I probably just want to kind of end up on a note is, if you do have oily skin, this foundation might work for you. I'm actually really curious to see Tammy's video and what she thinks and everything, so I'll go ahead and check that one out. But if you do have dry skin, you might just want to skip this one. But I will definitely recommend this other one. There is the same matte but not flat. This one over here is half of the price, a little bit less than half of the price, and is so good. Also for ml, it's 35 ml. When this one is 30, so you even get a little bit more. And I know for a fact that this one does work for oily and dry skin because I tested out on my channel, link down below, but as well as Tammy loves it as well. So I feel like this one over here was something that they had. I personally would have maybe extended the shade range on this one over here because again, it's matte and it's full coverage. So yeah, don't really know why people don't talk about this foundation over here. I think this is probably like one of the best that NYX has, even better than the dropper one that I do think was a bit gimmicky. Like I think it came out the right time, but this over here is the thing. So I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know I'm looking tired, I know I look crazy, and I know I'm gonna go to bed in a minute. So thank you so much for watching, and make sure that if you like me and if you like my videos, so you can give me a thumbs up, you say subscribe, you leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you have tested this foundation. Have you tried it? Have you not? Are you gonna pick it up? Go and get a sample, just to let you know. And yeah, if you can, share this video, help me reach the Bibies family that we love and deserve, because we are pretty fabulous. A little bit dry up in here. And always remember, like if you like, hate if you hate, and until next time, you're welcome.